Good night, morning, afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Loaded Potato Podcast. I'm your host for today, Axel, and I'm joined by my two fellow alcoholics. Alcoholic one, Ivan.
Hello. I'm gonna take a cold one, or take a swig from a cold one.
Wait,
Yep.
we gotta blur that out. Brandon.
You gotta hit
Refreshing.
and,
Oh yeah, I gotta. Oh, good luck, Axel.
yeah, thank you. Anyways,
You're welcome.
And alcoholic 2, Brandon.
Potato moonshine.
Wait, now every time I take a swig, I gotta angle it towards the camera.
Yep.
This
is we hydrate in this podcast. Just to let you guys know, we hydrate with water.
Yeah, it's filled with water, by the way.
Yeah.
Apple flavored water.
Apple flavored water. Anyways, welcome everybody back
Woo!
this week.
Woo!
Let's start off like we usually do. How's everybody's weekend? Doing
Fucking
good.
Liddy.
It was
Doing good.
pretty fun. Pretty fun, actually.
How so?
It was,
How so?
well, if you guys pay attention to the Loaded Potato Podcast on Instagram, you would have saw that Ivan and I attended. Well, yes, we attended our first ever WWE Raw live event,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and it wasn't my first time at a WWE event, but it was a live for taping show. It was Ivan's overall first, but it was my overall live first. And let me tell you, that shit went hard.
It really did.
I'm slowly converting him into a wrestling fan. But
I feel like.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that like deep within all Mexican DNA, we're all wrestling fans. Just like it's ingrained.
Oh yeah. It's like by law. Like the moment you're born, you sign a contract.
Yeah, the luchadors and whatnot.
Yeah, stating that you have to be into this shit.
That's
Mhm.
why Mucho Lucha was a thing.
Yeah, Mucho Lucha, bro. That shit slapped. I love that show. That was good.
That is for sure.
Nacho Libre for the win.
That was my second. That's my second go to. What about you, Axel? How was your week so far?
You know, I haven't been doing that great. Lately, games haven't been doing it for me because all the companies suck and whatnot. And it hasn't been really motivating to play video games. So I actually been touching grass lately, surprisingly.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Grass? What is that? I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know what that is.
It's wild.
Send perfect. Get the fuck out.
It's weird.
Hold on. I'll tell you about my week. Give me 1 second. I got a Steam Deck.
Poggers in the chat.
Yeah.
What a cool transition.
Axel's talking about touching grass, and this thing is gonna make me not touch grass. Actually, I can touch grass and not touch grass at the same time with this.
Man learns what a Switch is. Crazy.
It's better than a Switch.
Once
I can
again,
play-
man learns what Switch is. Crazy.
No, I can play The Witcher and not potato quality.
But
Yeah.
but besides touching grass and everything else, and getting a Steam Deck, everything else went completely well this week.
That's good. That's good.
Unfortunately, stop. Put it down. Put it down.
That's loud.
Put it down.
Play some Jedi Fallen Order.
What a loser.
Oh shit.
Play Star Wars.
At the time of this recording, Money in the Bank was happening, and Ivan and I were supposed to watch it, but duty calls.
Mm-hmm.
And Linux moment.
Oh yeah, no, that's so stupid. Fucking Peacock just doesn't want to work on Linux, which is weird because literally every other service does.
Yeah,
so
it's the
it's a Peacock
strangest
moment.
thing. Yeah, I still say Linux moment because it's funny.
Oh, I mean, yeah, technically, but
Yeah,
Peacock moment. They're
but
the-
so hopefully by tomorrow, well, tomorrow after this recording, Ivan and I catch up on our wrestling. And I got him into a little thing called Nitro Circus a little while back too.
oh yeah, that shit's lit. Actually,
What's that?
it's Jackass but better. It's
Well-
like I want to say it's like professional Jackass. Because-
It's Jackass Motocross.
Yeah, because they do also do like dangerous, stupid shit sometimes, but like they're actual professionals. So they actually do some pretty good stunts.
Is it a hot take to say I don't like Jackass?
That is an extreme hot take. You should be burned at the stake.
Yeah.
You should be blue balls for that.
Yeah.
I don't find that funny.
So I can definitely see Jackass not being for everyone. I love it because it's stupid, crude humor.
See, no, there's some funny shit like them getting shot in the nuts. That shit's funny. But like,
no. You mean them getting bit in the dick by a snake?
No, but like I don't like it when they just like, hey, here's a baseball bat and I'm just gonna beat you to death. Like that's funny.
Lamau jokes.
How funny! I'm beating you to death with a baseball bat. Like, I can take a good nut shot joke. That shit's funny. But like, there's some like
actually, if that's the case for you, you actually might like Nitro Circus a lot more than Jackass. Then
are they all about nut
because
shots?
they don't do that? No. Like I said, they're
professional
like
nut shots.
The format of it is like Jackass. Like there's just random skits everywhere, but you know they actually do like. Do you know what's that one event called? X Games. You know X Games?
Sorry, Brandon. What? Hold on.
X Games. Don't know X Games?
X Games. What about them?
Do you know X Games?
Yeah. X Games. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so it's like them. It's like kind of like that because they do a lot of tricks and shit, like with cars, with like bikes and ramps and shit.
I don't know if this is gonna pick it up, but so I have the stack of DVDs I was gonna bring to Ivan's house because these are you really can't find these anywhere on any streaming services. So I collected these when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So Nitro Circus, Country Fried. I don't know if you can see, but the chicken bucket, dirt bikes, explosions, big blue balls.
Yeah.
Pretty much a whole.
So it's a lot of it's like professional stunt stuff, but in the format of Jackass. But they don't just like fucking kick each other in the balls and call that a fucking skit. They actually do some cool shit, and it's not like crude. Like you don't see anyone's genitals like in Jackass.
No. I know what Nitro Circus is. Yeah. I've seen that before. Yeah.
I feel like that would be more up your alley if you don't like the whole crude humor stuff.
Yeah.
But it's good. I love it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but like we only watched like the most recent like thing that they came out. So usually like first three. The first one was just called Thrillbillies. This is 2 and then 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a show, nothing to say the least. But I just love this shit because I grew up with basically like motocross stuff like dirt bikes and ATVs, and my dad's starting to like not build but like repair them and to buy new ones so he can go riding with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good shit.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of DVDs.
Well, I have actually a good more, but these are the ones that actually matter.
There's more?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
They've been around for a while then.
Oh, a while. I think like... Wait, hold on. Let me just take a quick look when this first came out. I want to say it was like really early 2000.
So it's kind of very similar to like how Jackass came. It was around there, I think.
Yeah. These don't say dates, but I know these came out early 2000s. Like
2005. I mean, we can probably look it up. Yeah.
Yeah. It was probably early around like 2005. Like, I'm just looking this up real quick. Thrillbillies Nitro Circus. The release date was.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We had it on we were able to put it on Plex and we could see it. But actually, this is just a little short segment, real quick. This is actually the correct use of Plex. Is you have all the DVDs, whatever. You just burn them and put them there, just so you can just digitally watch it without needing to have a DVD player or any of that stuff.
Mm.
So just saying, it's not, people don't always use it for piracy, even though, hinting people probably do use it for
my
that.
Money.
Yeah.
My money.
But legally, you can do this. You can just get your discs, you burn them on your computer, so you can, get it digitally, whatever. And then you can watch it on Plex. Put it in your library. Nice and easy.
Yeah. But enough about Nitro Circus. I want to get into Ivan and I's little wrestling show event.
Okay, bet.
I want to know like your honest, like your overall opinion on what you experienced that night.
So it was fucking awesome, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed myself. From my experience, or my limited experience still on going to wrestling stuff like in person. I mean, I've already told you this, Brandon, like when we were walking out, it's very similar to just, like the, like DPW, the, the shows that we've been to.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to that. It's just that now it's just with a higher budget.
Yeah.
So they're able to have like more extravagant like intros or whatever, like when they're walking in and shit. One thing I don't like about it, that I like more about the independent stuff, is that there's fucking commercials and shit. I don't like that about it because at one point it kind of felt like we were there for like 20 minutes just watching commercials before like they actually brought out the next like event thing, versus, an independent, there's like maybe 5 minutes in between, not even. Like it's just action.
Well, Ivan, if you didn't remember, like the average amount, like on normal cable TV, like in between episodes, I think there is about 20 to 30 minutes of commercials.
Yeah, I mean, this was televised or whatever. It was like live.
It was live.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess they have to, do it for the people who are watching, on TV or online or whatever.
Commercials in between each thing.
But being in person, like it. I mean, it was nice that you got the backstory of like the previous matches and like what's happening now, like, the story of it. But like sometimes I'm just like, I just want to see fucking sweaty men in tights just fucking throw each other. Like, come on.
Hey yo.
Like I wanted more of the action instead of just sitting there.
Now, I mean, if you wanted that, just go watch some Turkish wrestling.
Some Turkish wrestling.
Yeah, Turkish
Is that
wrestling.
like on another level? Wait, well, I have to put it in private mode looking that up.
Just look it up. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Be sure to use your public library if you want to look this up.
Use a public library. Turkish wrestling.
Oil wrestling.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
It's a manly sport.
Participants called the or covered in oil competitions are held proving grounds. Basically just oiled up men throwing each other around.
Holy shit.
Man's game. Ivan wouldn't enjoy this.
God. Oh, there's a very sus picture. Oh, he just done it to you.
Oh my God.
It's very sus, but it looks, it looks so, oh God. I just need to show y'all. Yeah. There you go. That's a real men. That's a real men's sport.
No.
Oh God. It's fucking beautiful.
It hasn't loaded yet. Nice.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Ooh. No, you.
Did you send it?
I'm sending it right now. Sorry.
Oh, but I say, because the way you sounded like you already sent it.
That is so sus. Sorry for our video or our audio listeners. I mean, we're not showing this right now, but
why do they look like brothers?
They really do. One of them kind of wants it. It looks like he wants it.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
So you brought this up.
I did, but like.
Oh my God.
This is on you. Okay.
Oh lordy me.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on the WWE stuff.
Yeah, like I understand, like with all the commercials and all that, but you granted, it wasn't like it was also my first live thing with like live WWE event. Wait,
so sorry, question. So are there like these WWE events that aren't live?
Yeah, they're called house shows. Basically,
really?
they work like the independent stuff. It's like smaller budget, smaller like little entrance. They have like the video screen, and then they'll just come out like basically.
Really?
Like, yeah.
So do they
Yeah.
add to like the story that everyone else knows, or no? Or are
No.
they just like one-offs?
So the easiest way to explain it, let's say wrestler A and wrestler B. They have a feud on either Raw or SmackDown. They will face each other like every day in like the same two guys in these house shows, because all the house shows are basically the same card, the same matchups between each city, so they can just build them fighting each other, so they make you want to watch either Raw or SmackDown.
Okay.
Like, so there's roughly about they from Monday to Friday, they have 3 days of house shows, give or take, and they're basically wrestling the same guy over 100 times a year, give or take, depending on how it goes. It builds the story in terms of the person there watching it, making you want to watch the actual product. There's no real benefit out of it. It's just rehashing what's already on TV.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you said that you've been to that.
I've been to 2 WWE ones. I've been to several AEW ones, which is another wrestling televised wrestling show. I've been to actually all the ones I've been to the AEW are all have been live shows as well. Because they ran during the I want to say the height of COVID, but like during the COVID era, the seasons. My dad and I were at the first live show that they did when they went back to having people in the crowds. And the first like 4 seconds like of, because normally like when they open a show they pan the camera to the crowd. My dad and I were basically front and center, panned right in front of us. It was the coolest thing ever.
Nice.
But then been to the other DPW shows with you and my dad and everyone else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But to say like, so for my overall experience with the live show, it was a bucket list for me because I've always wanted to do a live watching,
Yeah.
or go to one of their pay-per-views or PLE premium live events.
It was a full house.
Yeah, because I was telling
my God.
my dad, because before AEW ran that arena near where we live, before WWE, like a whole year before WWE came, and I swear, like the building, like the whole area was only filled up to like a third.
Yeah, no, this was like, it didn't seem like there was like one missing seat. Like it seemed like it was full house.
Yeah, when you were there, you could tell like where the missing seats were, but like once everything got started, those seats just disappeared.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. Like we went to the same arena when we went to the concert.
Yeah,
And like it wasn't nearly as full.
Yeah, but also they had the pit too. Like we're talking about like people on the floor,
Yeah,
and people in the seats, like a surrounding.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. It was a sight to be seen.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
Yeah, but also the thing with me is like I was comfortable with all the commercials and stuff because I knew when they were coming. I even told you all the time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you literally like looked over and you're like the timing, like to the second, like oh yeah, it's gonna start like now.
Yeah,
And then it
because
did.
there were screens above where they show like the scoreboards for like, because it was a hockey arena they were playing from, and they were just showing on those screens. I can usually tell like when the graphic comes up because they usually try to relay what's on TV on those screens. So like once that came up, yep, okay, commercial time. They're gonna slow the match down so they're not doing too much until they come back from commercial. But overall, like, dude, I lost my voice within like the first like hour of the show.
Oh yeah, mine was kind of going out.
Yeah, but what was also cool too is that we had your brother-in-law come with us too.
Oh yeah. He knows a lot more about wrestling than I do. Axel Benji went with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking, he had a really good time though.
Yeah, I'm glad he did too.
He knew more than I did.
Oh, but so this show was the 26th of June was the night that Ivan and I went. So during the show, a character by the name of Seth freaking Rollins came out, and he's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, or the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's feuding with another superstar named Finn Balor. When he was cutting a promo, like just talking in the ring with the mic, Finn came through the crowd and tried to blindside him, like attack him. But the funny thing was, so let's say that. So this is the aisleway. I'm sitting, Ivan, Benji, and then my dad. So Finn came from around us, past me, like I was like this close to him.
Yeah, no,
as he ran by, because I didn't know what the hell. I just look over and they're like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
I wonder if they show that in the
No, they don't.
in the event. Oh, they didn't.
Nope.
Rip.
Unfortunately, they don't show that. They just show him. By the time they show him, they either show him A, jumping over the barricade, or B, getting in the ring from another angle.
Okay. Rip, so we're not in the thing.
Unfortunately not, but maybe like you could see us, like, because I did put my hands up a few times when they were cutting towards like us. You could see me in the background just wave my hands around.
I'm on TV.
I mean, like, at the same time, having him go past me shouldn't be anything new to me with the amount of stuff that Ivan and I seen just collectively.
Yeah.
But it was still like, damn, that just happened.
Wild.
Yeah, but overall, I would definitely do that again. But
100%. 100%.
Oh yeah. Every time they come to town, I'm gonna drag you with me.
I mean, it's right there. Yeah.
Wait a second. You guys say it was basically a full house, right? How much were the seats?
So
depending on where you sat, it could be really expensive.
Yeah.
So the closer you are to the ring, like front row, like ringside, can either range you from $400, and
yeah,
because like, so here's the ring right in the middle. It's like there's like a circle.
Mm-hmm.
The center circles are like around the $100 range. The corners are around like 90 and below, but like the closer you are in the corner ones, it's usually 100. I roughly spent on the 2 aisle seats, because they go aisle, and then like the regular seats. So it's 75, and then 65. So overall, it was like roughly $400 after tax, because Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're even closer or whatever, like they can.
It's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, like I think at the time when I was looking at Ticketmaster or whatever, because I just wanted to see like, you know, where we sat and shit, whatever. But I was able to see like the other seats, like they went up to like 800 or like more.
Wow.
Like when you got to the
But that was
like,
also because of resellers too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is resales, but I mean, if someone pays that, they're like $800 for a seat, like, and it was like it was the section in front of us or whatever, like the what do you call it, hard cam or whatever? Yeah, it was in that section.
So terminology for hard cam, it's the camera that's always facing the ring, and it's the seats that are basically that get caught in the shot. So it's the ring, and then it's the people right there. So that's the hard cam spot.
Okay.
Yeah, because I shared it in the chat where we were, and kind of like what it looked like.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But overall, like if I had to, I would spend the money to get front row.
I mean, we were already pretty close, I want to say.
Yeah, but
being on the floor.
Yeah, granted, I would go by myself just to, because I don't spend too much.
Yeah,
but
speaking of spending too much, fucking don't buy the beers over there.
No.
Holy shit, dude. For just like a regular like can was $16.
It was a Michelob, but it was like
Michelin Ultras. But like
Ivan now discovers that going to arenas and buying their concessions is expensive. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, well, I knew it before, but like I didn't spend that much when we went to the concert.
It's the same amount of money, dude.
Well, I mean, I didn't get a beer.
You got Truly's and 2 Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Imagine.
But god damn.
Yeah.
They really like upcharging it.
Water was $5. So.
Fuck, dude.
But yeah. Just overall. Again, plus like I had because I'm a big fan of WWE. I get emails stating when they're in town, and I get pre-sale codes. So whenever tickets go, they have pre-sales, then they have the actual sales. So I get first dibs on tickets, basically.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Axel, would you ever go to one? We should make it a podcast thing to do.
One's coming up in September. Would you want to go?
Maybe.
Think about your answer because that's gonna solidify in the episode.
It's not gonna be like a WWE one. It'll be like one of those like independent ones that Ivan and I go to every so often.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot cheaper.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We're gonna drag your ass out to one of them.
But yeah,
I mean, the one that you went to that I didn't go to, that was like $15 or whatever, right?
Oh,
Is it one of those?
No, that one's in August. I'm talking about DPW.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about one that happened here locally.
Yeah,
instead of going to.
So funny enough, I found out that there are local wrestling shows, like actual like low budget in a warehouse wrestling shows, like around town.
Sketchy ass fuck.
No, so it was literally in a brewery.
Oh.
That's the best kind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Coastal Empire Wrestling.
Unlimited access.
It literally was, theoretically.
Fresh from the tap.
Theoretically.
it was fun.
We should test the limits.
My buddy Julius and I went. Their next show is going to be in August, so we can go to that one because it's closer. But I was thinking DPW.
Yeah. But that's a drive. That's like 5 hours.
Give or take, depending on where they do their show.
Yeah.
September 17th, mark it on your calendar, peoples. I will definitely be at that show.
There we go. We're having a Loaded Potato podcast fan meetup.
Shout out to my man Bojack if he's going to be there.
From that, for like the one person that watches us.
Not even.
Yeah, not even.
Shout out to Bo.
I'll show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so if anyone's ever has any wrestling shows in town nearby, I would strongly recommend you at least go to one. Just go to one, because it's better than you think.
Hmm.
Yeah,
but,
I can attest to that.
But yeah, thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
But enough about wrestling. Let's get back into our normal topics. Let's talk about your motherfucking video games.
Yeah, I was about to say, in other news, I have more Overwatch shit I can shit on
Activision
for.
Blizzard.
Fuck Activision Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard. God, I hate that fucking company.
I fucking hate them.
I despise them, dude. Anyways.
I want to say,
so,
I'm really happy I stopped playing. My life has gotten so much better. I'm less, not anxious, but high blood pressure, let's say. That game was taking a toll. Fuck.
All right. And also, let me reiterate this. Like, I don't want a game like Overwatch to fail, right? I don't want it to.
It's fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not against a game like Overwatch from existing. I just want it to be better.
Oh. Yeah.
I want it to be better. Like, I want it to be good. Honestly. And like, I love video games. I love them a lot because video games can bring people together and make great memories with each other. Hype moments, low moments. But like, when they're treated improperly and like for the benefit of the company rather than the player, it becomes such a shit show that I do not want to support it. I have very high standards for my games, which of course people are going to be like, oh, that's unrealistic, but I personally don't think so.
I mean, you play TF2 though.
Yeah. Granted. Yes. Okay.
I'll see myself out.
I'll see.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you everybody so much for watching this.
There's not much substance to that. I mean, Valve's a great company, but it's TF2 though. It's not like groundbreaking.
Yeah, but at least the devs aren't actively trying to kill the game.
You see, you can't be actively trying to kill it if you're not active.
Exactly. At least that's better. I honestly think that's better.
It's better.
So you like an abandoned game? Well, I guess yeah, because it'll be more community based versus the actual company killing it by doing horrible shit.
All right,
I
so
can see that though.
For
we go
example,
on our own terms.
right
Yeah.
now. All right, so I just got some more insight on the new PVE that's being released for $15, which please do not buy this. There are many
Steam
many
Summer
other
Sale.
games.
The Witcher 3's $10 right now.
Exactly. Please buy anything else with your $15. Anyways.
Yeah.
I remember I bought you Witcher for the Xbox because I bought
Oh,
it
you on the
bun-
Xbox?
Yeah, I bought it with bundles. So
Yeah, so more information has been released on the PVE. Some content creators were flown out to I don't think it was Blizzard headquarters, but to an event to go, test it out, get some insight on the new PVE. So apparently there's only going to be 3 missions. I don't know if we already knew that or not. They got to play mission 2. And just like everyone predicted, the people who have responded to this said that it was fun, but there's 0 replayability when beating the game on its hardest difficulty. There's 0 replayability at all.
Yeah.
And they were like, the devs will, we told the devs about this, and they said the devs will, they'll take that into account, even though we already know they're not going to do shit about it, because apparently they've been working on this for 4 years.
I mean,
Can't have
okay,
shit
but
in Detroit.
to be fair, if this is supposed to be like a story of a thing, like there wouldn't really be much playability or replayability to begin with.
But you can. Do you know why?
I mean, are you talking about like the abilities?
TF2 MVM. There's so much replayability on that.
I could shoot myself.
but that's like a tower defense kind of game.
It's not a tower defense.
Like
you have abilities.
I know, but you have
upgrades.
just waves of people coming at you versus their well, I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know what kind of PvE it is, but is it just waves of enemies coming at you, or is it you actually like kind of doing like a story event kind of thing like we've had in the past?
It's
because
exactly
two different
like,
things.
No, it's exactly like like those mini events that you have. Like you have to run through like a fucking.
Oh, okay, so that's way different than Man versus Machine, though.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be advertised like MVM. But like with more story and bigger maps and more stuff you can do, like fighting bosses and all that stuff, upgrading abilities. And they were like, oh, we can't do this. We're a small indie development team that can't do anything.
We're a small developer company.
We're a small indie
Activision
developer
Blizzard.
company. We
Who
don't
was
have
bought
the
for
resources or the money.
How many billions?
Insert baby crying down MP3.
Let me play on the
Like,
smallest violin.
I fucking despise them, dude. Like,
yeah, fuck Activision Blizzard.
Oh, well, hey, we made PvE, and now we're gonna sell it to you in tiny chunks, and I'm just gonna be ranting right now.
Yeah. Okay, but Diablo seems fun though.
People
did you
actually.
Do you see the statue they erected?
What happened?
The what?
So remember how we were I don't know if we discussed it on the pod, but I know I discussed this with Ivan and his coworkers about like the first 1,000 players to beat
Oh, yeah.
get the max level on hardcore difficulty. Gets their name is engraved on a statue. They finally busted it out after the first 1,000 players did it. I forget where they put it, but it looks sick.
Nice.
I think they put it right outside their studios.
I'll look that up.
Okay, well, Ivan looks this up. I'm gonna go rant about Destiny 2 real quick.
Oh, dead game.
Dead game. I fucking despise Bungie right now. Fuck Bungie. Can we get a fuck Bungie in chat real quick? Fuck Bungie.
Bungie.
Fuck Bungie.
Bungie.
See, Bungie usually can touch, like, anything they touch usually turns to gold. Usually.
Halo Reach.
Halo. Destiny. Destiny was great. And
I
now
forgot they made that, to be honest.
yeah, and now they've making a new FPS shooter. I forgot what it's called because I literally do not care about that game.
Wait. No, I don't think. Wait, for Destiny 2, I don't think they solo developed it. Didn't they work with another developer?
Sorry,
I want to
what?
say it was Activision, wasn't it?
For what? Sorry. I
For
got
Destiny.
distracted.
For Destiny.
Yeah. Activision. It was Activision and Bungie.
Okay, so it turned to shit because of Activision.
Yeah, that's what people saw. But it turns out it was actually Bungie being the money grubbing fucking
Really?
troglodytes that they were. Yeah. Because the current state of what's so funny, Brandon? What's so funny?
Discord soundboard.
Oh, I see the statue. It actually does look dope. Sorry, just want to say that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm messing with Discord soundboard. See with Ivan's little reactions.
Yeah, good thing we don't record the audio for that. Anyways, the current state of Destiny 2 is just as bad as Overwatch, I would assume. Well, not I would assume, but it's essentially, because currently Destiny has finally reached to the point where it's pay to win.
Wasn't it always?
Nope, it was not pay to win. It was
pimp.
I refuse to believe that it wasn't pay to win to begin with.
No, it was pay to pimp, and now it's pay to win.
Oh, yeah. I like that, pay to pimp.
Yeah, it was that.
Those are the good games.
The game wasn't even it's not even a free to play game, right? Destiny's not a free to play game. It's a free to try game. And you are required to buy $60 to $180 worth of DLC to even experience a lick of the game. And then they went on and were like, hey, give us money so then we can just take away your DLC that you paid for, right? And I'm what the fuck is wrong with you?
It was really weird that they went to free to play.
No, it's not even free to play. It's pay to try. You don't get any of the DLC. You don't get any of the access to like actual stuff or content you get in the game. Yeah, you still have to pay for it, which is fucking stupid. And then, okay, the reason why they're now pay to win is that recently in their newest battle pass, you actively get free gear, free exotics in the battle pass and currency that you need to grind in the game that are like extremely rare to get and hard to get. So it is literally pay to win now. And you can buy the tiers. You can just straight up buy all the tiers to get all the gear and stuff instantly without having to actually play the game and grind. Because you're not FOMO and all that shit.
Battle pass in a nutshell.
And I am fucking sick. I dropped Destiny once before Shadowkeep because they were already deleting my DLCs and whatnot. I'm like, well, fuck you. Why should I play your game anymore?
Guys who never really got into Destiny because it was a bad game rise up.
Dude, I love Destiny. Original Destiny was so much fun. There was so much shit to do. You buy the DLC once and you have it forever. Who the fuck knew that was a good concept?
I mean, yeah, no, that's a good concept, but I mean, I could never really get into the game.
It's not even a good concept. That should just be basic fact. If I pay for something, I should fucking keep it.
Actually, while we're on the topic of Destiny, do y'all remember when Peter Dinklage was the voice of the
God, don't remind me.
when he was the voice of the fucking
original
bot.
He was the original voice of Ghost, yeah.
Yeah. Remember that?
I remember that. Oh Lord. Those bringing back memories. I played Destiny since its launch.
I remember when I heard about it, I'm like, there's no fucking way that he voice acted for that.
That was wild.
But no, and then I heard him like, yep, that's fucking that's
so
Peter Dinklage.
So continuing on a little bit more Destiny before we go off to another topic. So recently they've also paid-walled a piece of the content called dungeons. They're basically like mini raids that you can do by yourself. And originally they were free for anyone that can do, but now they're paid-walled behind a $20 key that you need to buy for the season. That you also need to buy to get other things, and then it's so much garbage. I hate this game. I hate that company so fucking much.
God damn it, Bungie.
They're honestly ruining video games, and I hate it.
Yeah.
So annoying. Okay.
But, I mean, it seems like it's working.
It's working. People are buying it because they're fucking stupid, and I hate it. I hate people.
I mean, okay, so just on Steam charts right now, it shows their all-time peak, at least on Steam. Yeah. This doesn't show, like, you know, Axel, you played it when it was on the PlayStation, yeah? Or
PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Yeah, so you played it during the PlayStation. This does include, is it on Xbox too? Is that on all the platforms?
PlayStation, Xbox, and then now recently PC. So
just for Steam, its all-time peak was 316,000 players. And at the moment, its 24-hour peak is 60,000. Which it might seem like it fell hard, but 60,000 players on Steam is still a shit ton.
Yeah, so like it's Destiny is still technically growing. They still have a lot of players playing the game, buying the DLCs, being little cucks that they are.
Yeah,
but
and
actually,
it's not even including the consoles.
Technically, they're not cucks anymore because they say they're stopped getting rid of the DLCs. You actually can keep DLC now. Surprisingly shocking. Who knew? Fucking dude, you not know how badly pissed me off. And they still lock exotics behind DLC. You have to still buy DLC to get the exotics that you already earned or unlocked because they took it away before, but now you have to buy it again.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Fuck you. God, I'm so angry right now.
Well, good thing you don't play it anymore.
Yeah. I just want games to be better. That's why I love Deep Rock Galactic. Please buy Deep Rock Galactic and support their developers.
This is a movie year. This is not a game year. This is a movie year.
You're right, Brandon. You're 100% right on that. Games are so bad.
It hasn't been a game year for years.
Since 2020.
I think before that.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep shilling for Deep Rock, though, dude. It is such a good game.
Yeah, no, the developers are amazing.
Oh,
yeah. They actually seem
I'm,
like they care.
Before you join the call, our good friend Reed and Axel were looking at DRG mods.
Yep.
And it was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah. But the developers, they really do understand the player. And they understand the importance of modding in video games, how it extends the longevity of a video game.
Oh, no, it really does.
So they have full mod support by the developers to implement into the game. So
yeah, it's in the fucking tab.
Like, it's literally in the game.
Straight up.
You don't have to go to a third party. You don't have to do any file switching or anything. You literally open the website in the game, which opens on Steam, and you can just add mods straight into the game.
Yo, I fucking love that about it. Like, I wish every game has that.
It's so wild. It's so good.
To be fair, Skyrim does have it, and I think Fallout does too, but it's the Bethesda way, and it sucks because a lot of it is paid mods.
No, all this is user-generated, all free. And they're 99% of them purely cosmetic. They don't affect the game. They're all client-side, so it only affects you. And it is great, and I love it. And
is it possible to not have a client-side mod?
Yes, but it would be considered sandbox if it affects other players, and that requires you to create a new save where sandbox mods are allowed.
Okay. At least they give you the option.
Yeah, literally the developers have they're able to have two save files, one normal with no sandbox affected stats and whatnot, and then one with the sandbox affected stats.
Okay.
So they literally have separate saves and everything. It's like it doesn't affect that. You can still go multiplayer and all that stuff. And it's like it's crazy. Like having the mentality of making a good game and having people spread it by word and mouth, you earn a lot more money than trying to squeeze every nickel and dime out of your player base and making them hate the game. And then eventually that game dying.
I will say Deep Rock Galactic is in this. They're in the sweet spot in their game genre because the main reason why a lot of game companies don't like mods is because a lot of them are player versus player. They're PvP. While Deep Rock, there's no PvP. It's all PvE stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So at least for a PvP game, if you allow mods, whatever, then you allow the ability for someone to hack it a bit and make it an unfair advantage. And there's ranking systems, and so I can like League of Legends. They don't really allow mods at all, but there's a reason for it.
You've got to do it the EA way with Battlefront 2.
Right.
Well, I guess that is PvP. Do they allow mods?
Yeah.
They're okay with any kind of mod.
Okay, so to give you an example, TF2. TF2 allows you to have client-side stuff. You're able to change your HUD, you're able to change your model, how it looks, animations, sound effects. You're able to change all those. And usually they're allowed on most servers.
Yeah, well, that's Valve. They're kind of they know this shit. Yeah.
And that's why the TF2 community is still up and running, still playing the game, developing new game modes to play, have fun. If only. Well, that's my rant.
Still on the topic of controversies,
Yeah.
kind of.
Oh boy, more negative news.
Ooh.
It's not more so negative. It's just more of like, it's whatever, depending on how you feel about this. But
I don't care.
Starfield, y'all know about that game?
More or less.
But it's
No.
Bethesda's next video game. You know how we've all been wanting Elder Scrolls 6? It's not happening. They actually, they said Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to happen for at least another like 6 years.
From now?
Yeah, from now.
Damn.
Yeah, because they've been working on Starfield, which is also kind of funny because then we're not going to get a Fallout 5 until even after Elder Scrolls 6. So it's not 6 years, it's going to be probably 12 years from now. More than a decade.
Wouldn't it be Fallout 6? Because we had 76.
Whoa. Fallout 76 was their MMO kind of thing. The last major Fallout game was Fallout 4.
Okay.
But I mean, it's the same thing with
Companies
Skyrim.
naming titles
Is
weird sometimes.
because there's a Fallout, or not the Fallout, the Elder Scrolls MMO,
Yeah.
but that's not like official Elder Scrolls thingy, whatever.
I don't
Anyway.
give a fuck.
Bethesda's next game, which I love Bethesda. They're a big company. I feel like they're still the only companies that are still somewhat good. I mean, they can still release broken ass games, but at least they don't do microtransactions, that kind of shit. They're only known for their open world single player games. And like, they're fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, weren't they the ones to first originally add DLC into the game? Do you guys remember the infamous horse armor DLC? I think that was it, right?
Are you talking about Dragon Armor?
No. It's like horse armor. Like you pay like $1 or something for
For
horse
what?
armor. Horse armor in the game.
What, in Skyrim?
No. I think it was like Morrowind
Or what game?
or Oblivion. It was one of those.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
They were the first ones to make DLC, and then people got such heavy backlash from it, they never did it again.
To be fair, but most of the DLCs that Bethesda come out are fucking amazing. At least for like Skyrim, they released 2 DLCs, and they were fucking amazing.
Full disclosure, I've never played any of the Elder Scrolls games.
You've never played an Elder Scrolls?
You gotta play at least Skyrim. Skyrim's a classic.
What?
I played Skyrim for like
Ain't no way.
Just after the dragon attack in the beginning, and then that was it.
That is
Nah,
literally like the
you gotta
first
play more
like
Skyrim.
5
Skyrim's
minutes.
so much fun.
Holy shit!
See,
How long
dude-
have we been friends and I haven't known about this?
5th grade.
Dude, what?
Okay, this is more of a reason why we need to play Skyrim together and do all that.
Yes. They have the mod. Actually, I mean, this kind of ties in with the whole mod thing. Skyrim is still like up there on like still like the most played game of like all time because they have the mods. Like it's the most modded game in the world, I think,
It's a
other than
good
like
game.
Minecraft.
It's a really
I've
good
It
game.
is a good game.
I've also realized I haven't played a lot of Bethesda games or played them for a long time because I've never played Fallout
Yeah.
for more than an hour. I think I played New Vegas. I think like for like
Okay.
2
Yeah, that's Fallout.
two
Yeah.
hours at best. And I think I actually don't know what. I need to double check my facts here. What all of the Bethesda released so I can just double check on that.
I fucking love Bethesda. Like I love that game company. I mean, yes, they can be shady at times, but at least they don't add battle passes. They don't have any of that shit. They're the only companies that still releases single player games because they're good at them.
Okay,
Like,
so
Bro,
that's kind of so the games I did play that they've released, I played all of their Wolfenstein games. I think that is their coup de grace, and their Doom games as well.
yep, they made Doom.
And then pretty much it. Besides Fallout and all the other stuff, they've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Over 20, just under 30 games series, or just games in general, which is crazy to think about because they've had stuff from Elder Scrolls to Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Trek, Fallout, Dishonored, Evil Within, and then like as of recently, Ghostwire Tokyo, Deathloop. Oh, I did play Deathloop. Prey. I mean, their new games: Redfall, Starfield, Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah.
It's just.
But anyways, yeah, Bethesda, I still love them as a company. They can be shady, but they're better than Activision Blizzard. But Starfield, there's some controversies that came out of it. Mainly because, or for those of you who don't know about Starfield, it is an open world, single player space game. Just think about, if you know No Man's Sky, it's very, very similar to No Man's Sky, but Bethesda. So it actually has a story. It's space. I think they said there's over like 1,000 planets, so not nearly as many planets as No Man's Sky.
Which No Man's Sky has like infinite amounts of planets.
Yeah, it's like 16 quintillion planets, but I mean, to be fair, you can't get good content to 16 quintillion planets. But yeah, it's supposed to be like No Man's Sky but better. But the controversies that came out of it was that because Bethesda has been acquired by Microsoft a while ago, it's going to be an Xbox exclusive. So you won't be able to play this on PlayStation. But one dub for all of you PC gamers. I'm pretty sure it's still going to come out for PC, so gamers rise up. But yeah, a lot of people were upset that it's going to be exclusive. And funny enough, a lot of people were saying how like it's illegal to have all these monopolies and shit like that, which I find fucking hilarious because like the other companies like Sony and Nintendo have way more exclusives than Xbox, than Microsoft. And like, I feel like as much as exclusives hurt the players, I mean, it's just a way for that company to get people to get to that console or whatever. Like, I've heard a lot of people are starting to buy Xboxes just to play Starfield. Which you shouldn't do. Never pre-order a game.
Man doesn't own a computer. So they're like, must buy Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, it's cheaper that way. It's like $500 instead of spending however much to play it. Another controversy. Oh, actually, sorry. Before I get into that, what are your thoughts about the whole exclusive thing?
I could care less.
I mean, they're in their rights to if they own the companies, but I think just like overall, it's whatever.
Yeah,
there are a bunch of titles on Xbox I wish were over on PlayStation. For example, like even though this is like a shitty game to everyone else, but Dead Rising 3, I wish was on PlayStation. I love that game.
Yeah,
it's a PC and Xbox exclusive. But I wish it was on PlayStation.
Forgot about that game, honestly. But it's fun, yeah.
Yeah. Just stuff like that. Just there's some obscure titles I wish. Like, I could care less about Starfield. Like, I'm be that guy. I am not a huge fan of space games in general. Or
I mean, to be fair, you already established you like haven't played many Bethesda games.
Yeah.
So
but just in general, like, I like a lot of shooter games because I just said I played Doom and Wolfenstein, so which are completely better than like everything else on those lists anyway. So
yeah. All right. Well, the next controversy, which honestly is not really controversy, it's just people were somewhat upset, is that Bethesda were saying that there's going to be basically like no graphical options, like on every console, or when I say every console, I just mean like, you know, the Xbox. There's going to be no 60 FPS option. You're going to be locked at 30, and that's it.
I remember you were talking about this.
Yeah,
and a little bit ago.
They were saying that they didn't want to compromise the quality of the game. Like, they didn't want to, because I guess to get to that point, you know, you'll be playing at like 4K 30 FPS, but it's gonna like look amazing, and they didn't want to compromise the aesthetic and the feel of Starfield just so someone can game at, you know, a higher refresh rate, which adds basically nothing to gameplay, honestly. Especially for, you know, single player open world game.
Yeah.
But yeah, thoughts, questions, concerns?
I mean, overall, we grew up with like 5 frames a second with pixel screens running across the screen.
Yeah.
So, but like as mainly, Ivan's the main guy who really notices the difference between like even like the type of hertz you have in your your monitor.
Well, because you can tell. Versus 60 to 144, there's a huge difference.
There is a difference because I have a 10-year plus old monitor versus this new one I bought like last year.
You can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it, but like as far as like I'm used to playing at a lower frame rate per se rather than the higher ones because even as of right now, as of this recording, my camera is recording me at 30 frames. Oh, kitty.
Yeah.
So as we're saying, so I'm recording at 30 frames per second, the 30 FPS. Ivan is recording at 60, and then he's technically recording at 60, but he can only get captured at 30. VTubers, man, am I right?
VTubers.
Imagine. Wouldn't be me. Imagine.
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, I have a bird.
The squirrel.
Okay, so for the last controversy, which actually this one is probably the spiciest of all, I want to say. But depending on how technical y'all are, it may or may not be as spicy. But for me, it's pretty spicy. They are exclusively working with AMD, meaning that it's going to be optimized for AMD hardware. And what the biggest thing is you know how a lot of AMD and NVIDIA, they're relying on AI upscaling like DLSS and FSR for running stuff. Are you done, Cat? Jesus. It's a huge controversy because when someone partners with AMD, they never put the technology to do like DLSS on NVIDIA side, where anytime NVIDIA ever does that stuff, they always include FSR, which is AMD's AI upscaler. And yeah, it's just the whole controversy of that AMD's, even though they have all their open source stuff, they fucking hate NVIDIA and they never include any of their technologies in any of the games that they closely work with.
See, that's just petty, to be honest. Like, especially as you just stated, is that NVIDIA like puts in stuff to incorporate for AMD games in general. That's just petty because one team is looking after the other one, but the other one could care less about the other team. So
yeah, capitalism.
Well, what? Cool. Yeah, I will say one. I guess defense people have been saying about AMD is that all of AMD stuff, like their FSR and all their other stuff, is all open source. But NVIDIA stuff isn't. They're all proprietary. So it's easier to implement for NVIDIA to implement an open source thing because it's open source versus, NVIDIA can like put a license tax or something, or you don't nearly know as much.
I wonder if AMD's ever reached out and asked about like some of their stuff so they can incorporate like they do.
I feel like they have, because NVIDIA's their trajectory right now is that they even said that they don't really care about gamers anymore. They only care about like not enthusiasts, but like enterprise level stuff. That's why their recent graphics cards are like shit pricing and shit everything, but they're mostly focused on like AI applications and non-gaming stuff.
Yeah.
So they probably don't care. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there's like a small team that's trying to still accommodate, but as you just said, their most recent stuff, it's not as appealing.
Yeah.
Well,
don't need to sell an arm and a leg for it.
I mean, isn't AMD like playing second fiddle to NVIDIA, right?
Oh yeah, no. In terms of market share, NVIDIA is still miles ahead. Like I think it's like 70% of like gamers are on NVIDIA.
Yeah, so why would they care if they only have 30% of the market share?
Funny, no, hold on. Here's another fun fact. That's only PC market share. Literally every single console ever made has been on AMD.
Yeah.
Like the Xbox, PlayStation, for the past like few generations, has all been AMD processors. So AMD has been dominating the console market while NVIDIA has been dominating the PC market. So I guess technically speaking, AMD is more of a, especially with Starfield, because this can be huge on consoles and stuff like that. They technically have a higher market share, but just for PC gaming, they're not.
Well, I don't really care. So That's my take.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You probably don't need to. Will you get the game? Will you ever try it?
If it's ever on sale on Steam, yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Probably
I'm definitely
not,
gonna
though.
get it. I'm not gonna pre-order it, but maybe
Nope,
within.
Don't pre-order. Never pre-order. Pre-order is bad.
I'm never gonna pre-order, but I'll probably wait a month and see what the reviews are, and then I'll go get it.
You could spend that $15 on Deep Rock Galactic.
Or The Witcher whenever it's on sale.
It's currently on sale.
Or just save your money,
That too.
dickheads.
You can save your money so then you can go to a wrestling event. There you go.
But you can't afford the beer because it's 16.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. There you go.
BYOB.
All right.
BYOB.
Well, I think I'm going to call it here. I got shit to do. So
Imagine.
We had a very thoughtful conversation.
Totally.
And I definitely didn't rant for 15 minutes.
The entire time.
But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching this week's episode of the Loaded Potato Podcast. You can check out all of our social medias down in the description down below. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Money.
Get a Steam Deck.
Get a Steam Deck, yes. Right?
It's fucking
And,
awesome.
We'll see everybody next time. Goodbye.
See you later, stinkies.